An aerial view of the many buildings making up the skyline of beautiful Houston, Texas. Our broadcast setting tonight. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Well, James Harden is both famous and infamous with his skill at getting to the foul line. Some don't like it, but Harden says free throws are a part of basketball. Either you're going to foul me or I'm going to score. Putting the pressure on the defense like that is tough. That's what makes a good player. Kevin, no lies told there.
Well, no doubt, David, he is one of the best. Thank you. And the guys up front may determine, Brent, the outcome tonight. What elements make for a fantastic front court?
Well, nowadays it's about skilled front court players, guys who have the ability to not only shoot it, but also dribble handoff, make decisions with the basketball to help open up and spread up your offense for your guards and your quicker players to slash and find those gaps.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews, and it's Lopez in a the 5. And for the Rockets, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. The forwards are Gordon and Tucker, and it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle, and he gets the bucket.
Unselfish play there by Bledsoe. Does a great job scanning, noticing somebody's open, get them the ball.
Lopez with the steal. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Westbrook. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Yeah, that was a $1 million crossover to free him up, but that finish, I'd give him 50 cents.
Middleton against Gordon. Shots good by Middleton.
Chris Middleton has the size in this league that you need to finish on the inside. Way to get that one up quick.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. He can't get it to go. The Bucks go the other way with it. Giannis passes to Bledsoe. That shot missing. Westbrook with the nice D there. And it's Harden with the ball for the Houston Rockets. 4-point game. The tray. Westbrook missing again. Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Giannis kicks to Bledsoe. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Back to Giannis. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by Capella. The deep 3 from Harden. The Rockets with another miss.
Kev, I know it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Now here's Westbrook. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Let's go. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
To the middle. Giannis inside. Capella's there. Basket counts. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Giannis scores inside, one of the best in the business at getting his feet wet in the paint, and a strong feel for the attack that time.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the last few seasons with Giannis is incredible. I mean, he just keeps adding to an already superstar-level game.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Capella finds Harden. Trying to end the drought. And the rejection by Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now here's Westbrook. Lopez with the block.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart block, if you will.
And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist from Capella.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. And you know, Greg, this last season, Giannis improving on his rebounding and his passing.
Career highs for him in both of those areas. If he ever adds a deep shot, I'm not sure how you guard him at that point.
So it's the Rockets now after the basket by Milwaukee. From deep Harden, but they'll get another chance. Capella against Lopez. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. And the rejection by Giannis. To the paint. Here's Bledsoe. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Bledsoe's got his second basket of the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And Westbrook, here we go. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, body and control isn't just for your shampoo at home. It's right there in Russell Westbrook. He gets fouled and still converts.
Well, you knew after the Paul George trade that the Thunder would look to sell on Westbrook as well. Just part of the rebuild at this point. His agent did well to get him to a team looking to compete. A great fit for a player in this stage of Russ's career.
What's up?
Hard to believe that Russell Westbrook has now gone 3 consecutive seasons averaging a triple-double.
Remember, Kevin, just how much we were flipping out about the possibility of somebody doing this again since Oscar Robertson, and now Russell doing it 3 straight years. It's just a mind blower.
Oh,
I like to see this from Westbrook when he focuses on hitting his guys. It can make the entire team better.
Gordon against Middleton. Giannis kicks to Matthews. Fires for 3. Middleton can't get it to go.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Matthews against Harden. Matthews scanning the floor. Good D by Harden.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Count it. Bledsoe's got 6.
Well, he could just see over the defense. The eyes to spot the open man. Giannis flourishing right now as a facilitator.
Harden outside. That one, no good. And Milwaukee the other way now.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Now here's Gordon. No points in the game yet for him. Shot clock at 6. Lopez with the steal. A shot by Middleton, wide open. And Westbrook pulls it down.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Milwaukee leading by 10. For 3, Middleton. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the basket by Gordon. Here's Bledsoe. 6 points for him. Westbrook pulls it in. Houston's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Here's Capella. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Outside Matthews. Pass to Middleton. Bledsoe looking it over. Lock at 6. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Matthews, no one around him. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Matthews against Harden. It's a floater, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Well, he's just really struggling right now, and with everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Now here's Giannis. Here's Middleton. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Here is Bledsoe. 6 points for him to the inside. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
And what a year last season for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He was terrific across, Greg, all stat categories.
And he was rightfully in the MVP conversation very early on. He's still very young, and I see multiple MVP seasons in his future.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. To win with consistency, Brent, you need guys who you can bank on, guys you can count. With that in mind, who's the most consistent scorer you see night in and night out?
Well, Kevin Durant and James Harden are just tremendous at scoring the basketball. Anywhere they are, at any time, they have an opportunity within a few minutes to explode and put 10 or 12 points on the board. And so those individual runs, and then Kevin, quite frankly, the attention defensively from the opposition to try to shut them down will open up opportunities for other guys to flood into the game that haven't had any impact thus far.
Exactly.
So now all of a sudden they get going, but Durant, Harden, and last year there were stretches where Paul George absolutely entered this category.
And here's Harden. George Hill getting it to go from deep. Here's Capella, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Rockets shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And a boon it was for the Rockets to be able to keep Clint Capella. A great fit with the team and gives them exactly what they need on the interior.
And he's good on the second. And Greg Capella, who was taken near the end of the first round back in 2014 in the draft, has developed well during his time with Houston.
And Capella's game has really taken off in the last few seasons. He looks to be a double-double machine for this team for the next handful of years, and that is exactly what they need.
Shot clock at 6. Korver kicks to Connaughton. The shot, no good. Harden with the defensive effort. There's 1:54 left to play in the first. Outside, Green. From deep three-point range, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Bucks leading by 12. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Clint Capella.
Yeah, the muscle of Antetokounmpo is impressive. He's just destroying the defense right now.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Capella.
First in the East and overall best record with those 60 wins last year. Just a great season and a great playoff run by the Bucks. Unfortunately fell victim to a backdoor sweep in the conference final.
Now here's Green. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Rivers. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Well, the deep ball accuracy is much more consistent now from Austin Rivers, learning how to be an effective shooter at this level.
You know, Brent, the Bucks had never lost 3 games in a row all of last season until that Toronto series.
Think about how much that might impact what it is they rely on coming into this year, where they're not going to let that loss last year in the playoffs define them. It's a big learning curve. They had an opportunity. They were that close. They can hold on to that motivation all year long and get back to that opportunity this year in the playoffs. They'd be better for it.
Giannis right side. Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. .27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Harden outside. Back to Rivers. Pass to Tucker. Harden outside. 5 to shoot. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
And Harden proving why he's an elite ball handler, absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his move.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. Rockets elevated by James Harden to one of the league's powerhouse franchises, and he talks about seizing the moment.
This time isn't going to last long. We have a window. It goes by extremely fast. I cherish these moments. I embrace them.
Never a guarantee that the window will remain open.
And superstar players, let's face it, they're best remembered for their championships. It's all about the rings if you're James Harden.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Ilyasova. Kyle Korver is out there with Antetokounmpo. And there's Hill. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 guard. Foul Now the shot clock resets to 14 seconds on an offensive rebound. Brent, you like that change?
I think digging into the numbers a little bit, Kevin, it only affects about 3% of total possessions.
Is that all?
Yeah, throughout the course of the year, not in any given game. So it's very, very,
no kidding,
very, very minimal what happens. But what I like is that players have to reset quickly with 14 on the clock, and I think coaches are starting to think about how it is they might have quick sets as opposed to getting the ball to the top of the key and trying to run through a traditional set. Maybe you have quick sets after the reset to get yourself a better shot.
More strategy. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. We all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, "I guess that's what being an All-Star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win." Kevin?
First-time All-Star and well-deserved. David, thank you. Here's Harden. Buries it down low. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Passes it to Connaughton. The Bucks working the ball around. Ilyasova dishes to Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here is Harden. Tight defense on him. It's stolen by Korver. And here we go. Fast break. Korver's got it. But they get it back. And so Milwaukee again turning it over. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Rivers against Hill. Outside Green. Harden scanning the floor. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Well, a lot of players can get hot, but nobody can match Harden when he gets locked in. The way he can create space and drill shots from deep, really impossible to guard.
And he makes the first. And with Harden, he not only gets hot for a game, but stays hot, Greg, for longer periods of time.
And you saw that last year with his streak of 30 and 40-point games. For weeks, he can dominate and really frustrate defenses, and there isn't anything you can do about it.
Here's Connaughton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now the pass to Korver. From deep. And that one is off. And Houston the other way now. Harden with it. Outguarded by Giannis. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And Greg, when you're discussing and comparing James Harden and what he's done these last few years, you have to do it on a very historic level.
He's going to go down as one of the best to ever play the game. His production is incredible, and the skill level really is groundbreaking. Easily the best off guard in the league.
One shot.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 20. Giannis against Green. Here's Harden. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Now just a 2-point Milwaukee lead.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
Inside. Ilyasova passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Connaughton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Pass to House, all alone. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
The Rockets have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Gordon's checked in for Houston. Russell Westbrook comes in for Austin Rivers. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And what a journey it's been for Austin Rivers since being drafted 10th overall back in 2012. Looked like he might not have what it takes to be an NBA player early, but he persevered and is now an integral part of this group.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Here's Giannis. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And with Rivers, he's never given up on himself and continued to add to his game. Even, Greg, as he's gone from team to team.
You know, he's shown that he can function as either the point or off guard and still give great production from either spot. And as he grows older, you could see him being a top-level 6th man for the rest of his career.
A floater. Harden with the bucket, getting it done inside. Harden's got the lead up to 1 now for Houston. Bledsoe with it. He has 6. Rebounded by Tucker.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now here's Matthews. Just 5 to shoot. Lopez inside, guarded by Harden. Lopez, no luck. Rockets leading by 3. Gordon finds Westbrook. Gordon against Middleton. Pass to Tucker. Houston needs to get a shot. Here's Gordon. Sinks that one from the post. Now it's a 5-point Rocket lead.
Great finish from Gordon in traffic. You like to see the smaller guys operate down low as long as they're patient.
And here's Matthews. The 3. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got his 3rd assist on the night. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. From 6 away, the shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Harden kicks to Westbrook. Looking to get it going. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 11 rebounds in the game. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Antetokounmpo, those long strides and then fearless in his attack.
Here is Harden. He's got 14. Stolen by Bledsoe. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Trains the three-pointer. Matthews has got 6 in the quarter.
And that's his 2nd in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And the shooting guard, Wesley Matthews, a terrific defender who has no hesitation, Greg, in taking that long 3.
A pretty good combination. Weathered an Achilles tear back in 2015, but has remained a steady rotation player.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. And here are the Rockets now. And here's Westbrook. He's got 6, and it's sent back by Lopez.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Matthews. Rockets trail by 5. Now Westbrook. He sinks the 11-footer. Westbrook's got 8 points.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Milwaukee.
Here's the lob, and Antetokounmpo throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, Kevin, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Houston's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Stolen by Bledsoe. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 7-point Milwaukee lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Westbrook double team. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And now the fast break. Matthews with the ball. Here's Bledsoe. And the jam by Bledsoe.
So much we talk about Bledsoe's athleticism. It was an eye-opener when he first came into the league. And that plays another one.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 8. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Rockets have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
Westbrook, former MVP, a remarkable combo guard, and we know he does a little bit or a lot of it of everything.
And the second free throw, good.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
Passes it to Middleton. He kicks to Giannis. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
And the pass to Capella. Lopez over to help. Here is House. Six to shoot. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Rivers, he's checked in for James Harden. Bucks leading by 10. Now here's Bledsoe. 10 points for him. The wide open look here for Lopez. Misses the 3. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Three-pointer. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And they run the pick and roll right there to perfection as Gordon gets the shot to go.
Bledsoe dishes to Lopez. Kicks to Middleton. And he banks in the layup. And the Bucks lead by 9.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 1:56 left now here in the second. Pass pass to House. 5 on the clock. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. House has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Well, Mike Budenholzer winning the Coach of the Year for the second time, just has such a great mind offensively and came in with a new system for this entire roster, one that they embraced very early on. I think it was really important last year, training camp, establishing that type of confidence. It carried them through for the entire year.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. House has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Timeout called, the Bucks. And for the Milwaukee Bucks, Budenholzer, a big reason they were a top offense last season.
Well, we talk a lot about Bud ball. You add Giannis Antetokounmpo in there, and Bud's ability to pair Giannis's unique skill set to the way that he wanted to play. They really changed a lot of what they did offensively, and it felt very, very seamless.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Korver comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And George Hill's subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Now here is Hill. Lopez right side. Poked away. Shoots over Capella. Lopez, no luck.
He wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening. And if they're thinking they can get a 2-for-1 here.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to what they're going to run here. Got to run a good play.
There's the 3. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Rivers. Lopez with the block. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. The Rockets making a switch here. Green's checked in. .20 seconds left here in the second. Here's the 3. And another 3 for Houston.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Hill passes to Lopez. Here's Connaughton. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
That's a good all-around effort by Austin Rivers. Good one-on-one defender on that possession and developing his weak side recognition.
James Harden getting it done for Houston. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, how confident are you that there's nobody that can stay in front of you?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime, and I'm very confident.
That is never a problem for you, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
Some struggles for Houston in the first quarter. And as they staggered through the period trying to find any way to turn things around, they found themselves behind by 15 at one point. They came out in the second quarter with a lot more energy and with some nice offensive stretches and were able to even things up before the half. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possessions. And check this out. Sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball game.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Milwaukee.
I really like how they limited turnovers. You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice passes. When you can play like this and cut back turnovers, it can add up to over 10, 8, 12, 15, 16 easy points, Ernie. I don't know how many points, a lot of easy points. They'll be in good shape if they can keep making the same smart plays.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The forwards are Gordon and Tucker. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. They're the group for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half.
Well, the triple-doubles haven't just come along because the 10 rebounds are all defensive. Russell sneaks in, grabs a no rebound, the second possession.
Now here's Lopez. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. Back to Lopez. From downtown. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. The Rockets trail.
Well, the evolution of Brook Lopez continues as he is now a premier stretch 5. His three-point shot continues to get better and now a huge part of his arsenal.
Here's Antetokounmpo. James Harden picking up that last basket. Giannis outside. And Giannis throws it down.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
And Lopez bold enough to give himself a nickname.
Yeah, well, what was it? Splash Mountain or something like that? I guess he's earned it with the work he's put in on his outside shooting. More and more centers these days shooting the 3-ball.
As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. Taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas. David, thank you. No good from Bledsoe.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Harden kicks it to Tucker. No good that time. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Here's Middleton. And that one hits back iron. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
It's a huge night for Giannis Antetokounmpo at the offensive end of the floor. That length and athleticism just proving to be too much for any defensive scheme.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. He had stolen by Capella. Harden outside. Got a piece of it. Tucker finds Gordon. Westbrook with it. Lets the three fly. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. He's made one and missed one so far in the game. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Westbrook against Bledsoe. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. They get Russell Westbrook. And Brent, when you watch Eric Bledsoe go to the rim, you just have to admire what an incredible finisher he is.
Well, Bledsoe, I think, has always relied on the fact that his physical stature, not in terms of his height at 6'1", but his width and strength allows him to go in there and be a bit of a bulldog, to get contact and to make things happen. So never has shied away from that.
And the first one at the line is good. And since coming to the Bucks, Eric Bledsoe hasn't been asked to do nearly as much as he has in the past.
And for Bledsoe, that is a good thing, as he is best as a complementary player. Not scoring as much, but his decision-making and shot selection have vastly improved.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Just Eric Bledsoe, when he's in these games and you can see he's got hyper focus, he can become a big problem. Athletic, plays both ends of the floor, and that power from him at the guard position is very unique.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Well, he coined the name himself last season. Brent, are you willing to call Brook Lopez Splash Mountain?
I am, but I think Brook Lopez was also looking for some kind of deal so that him and his brother could get free rides for the rest of their lives.
The first one falls.
And Lopez serves as an unbelievable case study for someone who changed his game over time. I mean, almost in a season. So specifically, how he added the three-point shot, it's made him such a valuable asset to this offense.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Westbrook. He's got 13. And Tucker has it in the corner. Doesn't go that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Down low, here's Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 5 assists tonight.
Lopez close up and gets it done.
Lob pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now here's Lopez. He has 7. Back to Bledsoe. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Houston. Outside Gordon. And the jam by Harden.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Here's Bledsoe. He's got 11. Pass to Giannis. Fades and shoots. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's sent back by Lopez. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Bledsoe. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Matthews. Here is Harden. He's got 18. Harden draws the double. Westbrook up top, guarded by Bledsoe. That one goes in. 15 points for Russell Westbrook.
They're so good with making plays off of the bounce. So difficult to stay with them defensively.
The pass to Antetokounmpo. Middleton for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Middleton's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Westbrook, no good.
He wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Middleton with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 6 assists now in the game.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 15. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Bledsoe with the defensive effort. Antetokounmpo kicks to Bledsoe. Back to Giannis. And yes, it's good. Giannis has got 40 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Another miss by Westbrook.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Here's Giannis. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Daniel House is checked in for Houston. Rivers comes in for James Harden. The Bucks also changing it up. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. Korver comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses.
Well, a little bit each year, Giannis gets fouled at a higher and higher clip. That shows about how much more aggressive and how much more confident and how much more usage he's had through his first few seasons. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And there's Korver on the assist by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists in the game. Now a timeout called by Houston.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Capella dishes to Gordon. Westbrook with it. He's got 15. Just 5 on the clock. The Rockets again can't hit.
The three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Here's Westbrook. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Here's Capella. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Capella's got 11 points in the quarter.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Whoa! You saw that. Sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet, but once he does, man, he can explode.
They get it again. Capella. Giannis with some nice D.
I'll be honest, I thought there's no way that he's missing that close. That's a bunny. Give it up for the aggressive defense, Kevin.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Sounds good.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
Let's shot.
Free throw good. Giannis. Rockets trail by 13. Outside Westbrook. And the dunk by Capella.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And here is Ilyasova. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
How about Kyle Korver there, the veteran presence to draw the foul, wait for the contact while shooting.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And the veteran Korver, one of the deadliest outside shooters of all time.
And he makes both free throws. Rockets trail by 13. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And again with the rebound. He holds in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Another bucket. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Well, Ersan Ilyasova, a bit of a journeyman in the NBA, Greg, the last handful of seasons.
Good motor on the glass, and he can chip in for a 20-point game every so often.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Houston. .157 left in the third quarter of the game. Giannis outside. He kicks it to Ilyasova. Back to Antetokounmpo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
More and more, it's about the maturation process of Giannis and his game, learning now how to sell defenders with pump fakes.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Giannis. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. They double him with Giannis. To the paint. Here's Tucker. And he gets it to go. Tucker's got his first basket of the night.
When he felt the double team coming, quickly located the open man.
Pass to Ilyasova from past the arc. Rockets with the rebound.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
For three, Westbrook. It doesn't go for him. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And take a look at Giannis in his first year as opposed to now. That's strength coming into play now.
Here's Westbrook, and that one good. Westbrook's got 20 points.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Hill kicks to Korver. On the wing, Giannis. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Hill, no good. Rockets trail by 12. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Tucker. Capella trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Tucker.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now, Antetokounmpo. Non-stop scoring machine here. And another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Milwaukee on top. They lead by 12. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Kyle Korver is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Ilyasova. Then it's George Hill. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. Bounce pass, Antetokounmpo. Hill against Westbrook. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 14.
Well, sometimes being long and athletic can help you finish through contact. George Hill with a great job there.
Here's Westbrook. And he uses the glass on the layup. Westbrook's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Left side, Korver. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
That one good for 2.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Timeout called, the Bucks. And some changes here for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in front of DeCumbo, and it's Matthews in for Kyle Korver. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
James Harden, he's checked in for Houston. Bucks leading by 10. Connaughton passes to Hill. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Lopez inside. Capella's there. Count that one. 9 points for Brook Lopez.
Over time, the game has changed, and there's some new wrinkles to Lopez's game, and that introduction of space is helping out this offense.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. A different look for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Hill. To the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
The three, Bledsoe. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
He's looking for Lopez and finds him. And too long on the shot. Rockets trail by 7. In the corner, it's Gordon. A three-pointer, no good. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Lopez finds Bledsoe. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Right side, Gordon. And Middleton with the block.
Well, the long arms of Middleton getting up there on defense and throwing that one away.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Ilyasova. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Ilyasova's got his first bucket of the night.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Rivers dishes to Gordon. Lob pass to Capella. Lopez with the steal. They double team Bledsoe. Here's Ilyasova. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Capella. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Hartenstein. He's checked in for Capella.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Ilyasova, with the height of a big man, he's very much at ease and has a great release.
And both free throws good for Ilyasova. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 9 points. Count that bucket.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Bucks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's Milwaukee with it. They double team Bledsoe. And there's Ilyasova on the assist by Bledsoe. Ilyasova's got 6 in the quarter. Matthews against Harden. Here's Hartenstein. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And Gordon over to help. Passes to Ilyasova. Middleton outside. Now Matthews to the middle. And the dunk by Lopez.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
Rockets trail by 11. Rivers kicks to Harden. Lets it go with a 3. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Bucks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Back to Matthews. Inside. Lopez passes to Ilyasova. It's blocked. They recover it. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Harden left side. And the jam by Harden.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
To the middle, here's Ilyasova. Banked in off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 14.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Count that one.
A great pass from Gordon there, leading to the assist.
Bucks have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Lopez finds Bledsoe. Back to Lopez. Down low, here's Ilyasova, and Ilyasova throws it down.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
They double team Bledsoe. Floats it up for Giannis.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Antetokounmpo on the double team. Tucker the pass to Rivers. Houston moving it around. And it's in there. Hartenstein's got 6 points in the quarter.
I like that, staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
They double team Bledsoe. Here's Lopez. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Rivers with it. Now guarded by Bledsoe. Here's Harden. The shot from the low post is good. Harden's got 24.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Now, when he came into the league, Eric Gordon was tagged as a shooter. Now he's been shooting more than ever.
And Gordon the last few seasons has been shooting, how about this, over 8 threes a game. His success rate with them has gone up and down over the years, but one thing is for sure, he always has the green light.
2 shots.
Free throw good. Giannis. The Rockets making a switch here. Chandler's checked in. And both free throws good for Giannis.
Well, the defense has failed to cut off any of these driving lanes, which is why they're resorting to fouling him, and he's hurting them from the charity stripe.
Rivers kicks it to Tucker. It's stolen by Kumbo. And now the fast break. Matthews with the ball. And it's Matthews with the jam.
And how about Giannis putting that 7'3" wingspan to good use to help come up with a steal?
And Tucker has it in the corner. Here's Chandler. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Rockets.
Still a lot of talk about Tyson Chandler and all the value he brings because of his experience around the league. Still an interior defender that can cause some havoc for opposing offenses. Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
He dishes it to Tucker. And here's Gordon from outside. No good that time. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's Bledsoe. Matthews trying to free himself up. Shots good by Bledsoe. And the Bucks lead by 17.
Well, it's the open floor, and that's when Eric Bledsoe's eyes get even bigger. What a good finish there.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Middleton against Gordon. Back to Westbrook. Takes a three. Lopez grabs the board.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Matthews finds Bledsoe. They double team Bledsoe. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Bucks with possession here. Giannis passes to Matthews. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 6 assists now in the game. Westbrook against Bledsoe. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Don't say this much about guards, but big boy strength there as Westbrook does not give in to the aggressive defense.
Daniel House has checked in for Clark. Free throw good, Westbrook. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis is double. Kicks it to Middleton. Bledsoe outside. Clock at 6. Outside Matthews. Here's Westbrook, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Again, more attack mode play from Russell Westbrook. He just puts it on the deck and draws contact.
And the first one drops. And so Westbrook makes them both.
And the free throw shooting has been excellent tonight. And how often do we get to say that?
Middleton on the wing, defended by Gordon, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. Harden against Matthews. Middleton outside. Milwaukee the rebound. To the inside. Lopez finds Middleton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ball's knocked loose. And the turnover again by Milwaukee. And the Rockets making a change here. Chandler's checked in. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Westbrook against Bledsoe. Outside Gordon. 13 feet away. Rebound Milwaukee. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Middleton against Westbrook. And it's Middleton penetrating. Fade away. And it goes down 2 points.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bucks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Harden draws the double. Chandler kicks to Harden. Shoots over Matthews. Harden's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Middleton, and he jams it with authority.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. They get it back. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Well, you go in there weak like that, and a guy like Giannis with his length is going to throw it away.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Westbrook with the bucket. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The pass to Giannis. Outside Matthews. He kicks to Bledsoe. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.